Chief Umika Hakma's in the building on here to talk to you. Try to bring something to you real quick. And if you don't like it, you can suck my. Understand it? Well, all right. Let's get into this. The sermon of the day is anger. Anger management. How anger can get us all destroyed. And this is the topic we're going to try to go into. So, brothers and sisters, sit your ass down. Don't move. Get you some popcorn. And we're going to go in and I'm going to just give you what's inside of me. I don't know what it's going to be because I don't script nothing. I'm a freestyle champion, so I like to freestyle stuff. So what I'm going to do is freestyle this for you. All right, people, let's get it started. Let's get started with the morning. Oh, wait, and I keep forgetting what I was going to do. It's 11:44, Thursday, December the 19th. We finna take flight. Let's go. Buckle your seatbelts. It's on. Hit it. Anger makes me so upset at the things that I see. I get real mad inside. The fire starts to burn. Oh, I'm so infuriated. Sometimes I just don't know what to do but lash out at the people in my past. I already know that they got off the mic. I ain't gonna say it, play it, pause before you go there, nigga. Let me tell you something's going on in this place. This a real war, a spiritual battlefield. But you do not understand till you get closer to the real. The closer you get, the realer it gets. You understand the fit that I'm saying? People out here playing, but this shit is real. It's your game, it's your soul, it's your time. You don't nobody mess with that. Locking you up in the cage like you a rat. Can't get out, chasing the cheese. Understand what I'm saying? It's not what it is, it's not what it seems. Understand what I'm saying? You're chasing a dream, but it's not what it is, it's not what it is. Inception in your mind got you twisting the time, got you creating a game inside of a game inside of a game. But understand it's only one lane to get to happiness, cause that's where you wanna be in bliss. Flying, smoking, going on the cloud, flying so high, looking down on all the people on the ground, acting up, trying to throw down, but you fly so high and the cloud can't come down. You be up there like, no, it's a lot of peace up here, and I really feel good. My imagination coming true right in front of my face, and I'm manifesting daily. You ain't gotta pay me, it comes freely like it came from the creator. Understand I'm saying? I can't stand no haters. Mind twisted playing games with my destiny. Not me, baby boo. You can stop that because I'm mad, angry in my belly. Got my food turning to jelly. You don't understand what's going on. You gotta understand that I gotta put my feelings on the track. I ain't bringing it back. I'm telling you what it is. You know you dumb, and I ain't trying to put it on her. You act like you don't care at the same time, trying to mix me up. My game gone wrong. Understand what I'm saying? I'm back in the game, 10 toes, and I want it all. I just want to know why y'all want to see me fall down to the ground. Want me beg for you to help me with some intelligence? Baby, let me know. It was all in me, ho. I don't need no help. I just need some fucking people on my side, looking with me at the same time, with me going to the end of time and back. Come and get me. Yeah, you already know. The flow is in the flow, and people talking, but they really don't really know what's in the shadow. The mind's on top, and it's rising up, cause it's getting real hot, cause the anger in the eye. Okay, I messed that. That's freestyle. I don't know what you think. I was giving it to you. Y'all don't act like I wasn't giving it to you. I was giving it to you. I just couldn't get the words to flow properly. Because you got to be You gotta be like in an imaginational state. It's gotta be like an imaginational thing, baby. And you gotta be imagining while you talking and rapping. And it gotta come in a matter of seconds and time. You gotta put the words together. Get your vision out there. Get what you're trying to say. Get it out there. Get it out there. Get it out there. And it's hard, brothers and sisters. But I've been rapping all my life, so I always wanted to get rapping so good where you can talk rap. You don't rap, you talk rap. You see what I mean? So it's like you talking, but it comes out as a rap. So you're so good, so you can talk. So that means you can rap forever. You can talk forever, right? Yeah. So I mean you got raps forever. Why? Because you can talk rap. Bingo. That's what I always wanted to do back in the days. I don't know how good I am with it, but oh shit, I almost dropped the goods. Damn. Don't do that, little homie. Let's try another beat. See if I can get warmed up before I try to drop a little something out of my mental that I came up with. Something just hit me today. And, you know, I want to pass it on. You know what I mean? So I want to hold it. I want to give it to the people. Let them know where I'm coming from. Where it came from. The thought. You know what I'm saying? The thought, baby. Okay, bust that beat one time. I need subscribers, people. I got to say that. I'm trying to be normal now, people. The revolution thing, it didn't work for me. I was too hardcore. So I want to be a normal person, and I want to do normal stuff now. But I'm still revolutionary. But just got to do it in a different way, you know? All right, crank that beat up. I'm a revolutionary, but they think I'm kind of scary. Cause I play the plot to get the bait to keep them coming close to me. Soon as they get close, I devour with my power. It doesn't matter if it's the sun or the night. I make it happen cause it's me, C-double-O-P, Trey. From the K, already know we do it our way. It's my way of the highway cause they call me an Aries. Understand what I'm saying, I don't play with fairies. Give me my shit straight up just like my drink though. Don't drink too much cause I'll fall off my seat though. Don't wanna do that so I'm staying straight to the point. Give me some herbs and I will roll it in a joint. Keep it smooth, keep it fly, keep it cloud nine. Don't change my level cause you know I'm riding on the devil. All evil that surpasses me beneath me now. Under my feet every day and I crush them now. Understand my flows is too elevated up. They tried to stop me but they really couldn't catch up. That red stuff on your face, you lucky it's just ketchup. Cause I can turn it very bloody if you want me bedded. Here I come, out the box, so hit you with a flow. They was talking, but they didn't really want to know what the truth was, cause everybody out here likes to run from the truth. And I don't really know, cause they know when I get in the booth, I'm gonna speak it like it was my name. Understand, in this game, it brings a lot of pain. When you throw a big dick and a lot of dogs, somebody gonna scream, man. Understand, that's how it go, that's how they playing it. They got us out here moving slow, where they building up things. Big whoop, big house. Oh my God, I think they tryna build a bug out. They building cars, building everything, creation, man. They got their hands on that knowledge and they locked it up. Now they want you to go through the things they already went to, because they know they won't want you into what they into. They want you over there chasing money that's not real, paying bills you're not supposed to pay. Understand what I say, what I say. It's a game and unity wins it daily. Understand, if they can keep it, they keep it forever, man. Lock you up in the cage for 500 years. Understand what I'm saying? It's all sad tears. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up with the people got caught up. Don't sell your soul for them things that shiny and look like gold. Understand, you is what it is, cause if they can do it, you can do it too, but they don't want you to, so you gotta do it anyway. Do what you do, gangster. Understand what I'm saying? In this game, it's all a mind trap. You gotta bust out the labyrinth and show them you got a gap. You never fought me before. If I didn't have no lead, now I got it now. Now you wanna build a robot, man? Freaking crazy. You seem to amaze me every time. You do so many crimes, then you try to make a law so no one can do the things you did to get what you got. So now you got us trapped in the spot, eating the slop. Understand? Chased by mans like cops and burglars, robbers trying to get us for what you gave to us. Now it's crazy. You got our people locked in cages forever, and you over here doing bestiality? Man, this shit is crazy. Got my mind hazy. So I light up a joint so I can fly away from them things. Got my mind and all of the trap that I done seen that I can't take back. Now I'm in life. What did I look at? What did I see? Whoa, what was that? It's all over here. Understand? We can do it. We can get it, man. It's okay. It'll take some time, but we got it, man. We live and die and come back again and again and do it again till we get it back, gangster. But you gotta understand and you gotta know that you can do something, and you can't get caught up in something doing nothing. And if you're doing nothing, then you really ain't nothing. Run around here like a dead man walking. Understand what I'm saying? I'm just not talking. Trying to get it in your head so you get down to the point and understand that you got a purpose here. Get out there and do what you gotta do for your melanin crew. Cause everybody counting on you, and everybody counting on me to be the best that we can be, and it's on me fighting this spiritual warfare. Understand that your enemy don't really care. It's what it is. Can't change it now. All you got to do is smile and beat them down. Gangsta man, happiness wins all the time, cause they can't see that mini devil in your damn eye. Gangsta man, here comes, stomp them down, yeah. Do they want it? Do they really want it? Come on now. If you want it, go ahead, push the button now. Subscribe, cause I wanna go live. Here I go, and I need it, don't stop me now. Big Chief Omika Hakma of the Bird Tribe. Coming down. I was trying to work with that beat. I gotta get better to where I get come with that chorus. That'll be so tight. I'm telling you, it's in me. It's in me. It is in me to do this, man. To do something like this. It's in me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's in me, man. I got it. You got the juice now. Brothers and sisters, let's give honors to all our great ones who passed away. Let's give a moment. Right, let's get back to it. Now, brothers and sisters, now what we're going to talk about. I got to stop rapping because y'all know I rap for about 35 days, 45 days, 65 nights, 98 nights, 49 nights. Too many nights. What we want to talk about, brothers and sisters, or what I had on my mind was, oh, shit, I knew something was wrong. I'm like, this damn thing getting low on battery, baby. There we go. Now it's back light. Now I can see Michelle. We can do what we got to do, because we got to do what we got to do anyway, baby. All right, check this out. Excuse me. Compliments to the shelf. Check this out. What I was trying to say was, anger gets us into all the situations that we get into. Anger. Who? That's anger. Now the other one was happiness. Happiness. Anger. Right. We got that right. Happiness, anger. Okay. Now, let's say we're doing the happiness. We choose the vibration of happiness to be our savior or our path. Savior, path, whatever. When we choose that, what are we choosing, everybody? Happiness forgives. Happiness doesn't have revenge. Happiness, we're talking about happiness now. Happiness is very harmonious life. Happiness gets the job done and makes the time fly. Happiness creates a lovable environment. Happiness makes the best food in this world and some of the healthiest food in this world. Just throw that in there. Happiness is a high vibration. It makes you glow. It makes your body glow because you're happy about whatever it is that you're happy about. Happiness gives strength to the body. Happiness gives you a healthy spirit and a healthy body and a healthy mind. Happiness is very thoughtful. Happiness creates the best ideas. Happiness makes transforming, which some of you will call passing away or kicking the bucket. Happiness makes transforming of certain loved ones a very peaceful transformation. Happiness does. Happiness, I'm going to see how long I can go, how much I got in my mind. Happiness in a war creates a sharp shooter or creates a sharp eye, a sharp aim. Happiness is friends with calmness. They're like best friends. So happiness and calmness is best friends. Okay. So happiness is revolutionary. Okay. I was pretty far. We'll have y'all throw some things in there. If you want to throw some things in there, leave it in the comment of what you want to throw, what else happiness is too I know I missed out a bunch of things, but throw it in the comment. I don't check my comments, but one day I might. You never know if I get that kind of time. If the time is appointed to me to check the comments on this particular video, so I don't make it hard on myself, because I got like 1,000 videos out there. So on this particular video, I check these comments. Actually, I ain't never said that before. This is my first time in 700 videos. So it'll be easy to remember this. Okay. Now we got that out the way, right? Calmness. And as more come up to qualify the situation, I will say more about calmness. Happiness. This is a choice that we take in life. Okay. Now, anger. Now, before, I do recall myself saying that anger solves problems. I did think in my mind that anger, if you're mad enough, you'll stop doing something. If you're mad enough at something, you'll jump over it. You won't let it keep hitting it. You'll duck. If you're mad at something, that's when change comes. When you get mad enough, enough is enough, and here comes change because anger arises. So, that's the only thing that I can give to anger. But I'm not sure if it's kind of true in my life. When I got mad, I changed things. You know what I'm saying? God damn, these feet hurt. God damn, these shoes, they too damn tight. I'm finna go give me some news. I got some news. I got mad at that. I got some news. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into anger. Anger might be difficult, but we're gonna try it. So we got that about anger. But then we have anger, right? Can make you jump to conclusions. Anger will make you jump to conclusions. Anger will make you crash out. Anger will give you a life sentence, 35-year life sentence. Say somebody messed with your daughter. You knew who they was. You aired them out and everybody in the room with them. You just didn't air out the people that did that to your daughter. You aired out everybody in the room with them. Because that's the type of anger you have. You have the type of anger that is not to be played with or not to be opened. You got a box that say, don't open this box in this person because it's more anger than you ever felt inside of that box. Don't do it. Okay. Now, anger will I don't want to say that it will separate your relationship, but it can. To something that could have possibly been fixable. It was something small. You jump to conclusions. I don't want to see you no more. I'm gone. Get out of my house. Bam. So, all right. But looking at the situation, it was fixable. But due to the level of anger, he or she, vice versa, dealt in the anger, created the consequences of the decision. Okay? Now, anger could make bad food. When you cook them when you're angry, that food is bad. Anger, when you're eating, angry and you're mad at someone when you're eating, your digestive system doesn't completely digest the food in the proper way. So it's causing ill health symptoms. Anger could have you not speaking to someone for the rest of your life. Anger could have you crash your car, your literal vehicle, your car. You take it up to 150, you're mad, she just cheated on you, or maybe she called you little penis, said you had a little one, his was bigger, and you probably took her out, got on the freeway, went up to 160, took yourself out, all because anger. I'm just throwing situations out. Don't mind me. I'm saying, let me do what I do. Break this down. Anger. Oh, what else about anger? Anger can cause you to give up. Anger can cause you to give up on whatever it is. Anger is the inner vibration that is felt throughout the universe. So is happiness, so is love. It's internal. It's on the hidden light that lies within each of us body. There is a source light. There's an all spark. The light, which is you. Not the lights that walk around the Kaaba. Not the lights that circle around. The light in the middle. You. Me. Okay, I lost myself for a minute right there. I would have to play that back because it was something I wanted to say behind that. But let's just get back to it. If it should pop back up in my head. Anger. What was the last one? Can cause us to give up. Anger can destroy families. Anger can destroy unity. Anger can keep you. See, this is where I get a little scrabbled at, because what about the part whereas anger can make you go to college and become a lawyer because you were so mad at being broke your whole life. You want to do better with your life. So anger caused you to become a lawyer or a doctor. So that kind of scrabbles me when I'm given these lower vibrational attributes to anger when I know there's positive attributes to go to anger too. So And the only one thing I got with happiness is that, you remember when Kevin Hart he was on the stage and he was like, don't nobody want no girl that's happy all the time. Every time I come over, you happy. You want to touch me, happy all the time, happy all the time. I just lost my job. You just happy, all this happy shit. That's the bad one I got for happy. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart. Okay. But, and we'll add to both sides as we go along, because we don't know where we're going. We just flowing like water. Just flowing. Freestyle, flowing down the street. Now, we're going to what anger has done to me. I didn't know I was the angriest man in the world. I never knew what was deep down in that box. I didn't know I was anger itself. I was anger itself and love itself, both at the same time. Would never do you wrong, always got your back, always fight for family, always give when I got it. So I was loved immediately, but it was anger from seeing a bully pick on somebody, a hector someone else, or seeing unrighteousness, unfairness take place, seeing someone being mistreated or harmed. But I always had the understanding of, this is a one-on-one fight. These two brothers is fighting. Let them fight. Winner wins, loser lose. I get it. No need to jump in that. I understand that. But I'm just saying. But my anger, I never knew it was this steamy. It took a long time to activate, but it was there when it happened. Every time something happened, it's there, and it's just, my mind just remembers what happened. I probably don't never talk about it. But just at that moment, when it happened, I seen the situation for what it was that really caused the internal anger. Because you couldn't really talk about it, because if you talked about it, you would sound guilty by even talking about what someone whispered to you that created anger. So that's basically a game in itself. So you would have to say that I really should give go in depth with it and give you a situation. Can I do this? Can we give a situation? I can give you my situation, but I don't really want to put it out there. See, I can't really put it out there because it's the same situation. If you talk about it, that was never talked about, but you understood the undertone of what was being put on the table. And you're reacting to an undertone like, what? What you trying to say? You see what I'm saying? But the entity that you're dealing with does not want to talk about the undertone and bring it to the overtone, like someone just labeling you something versus someone wanting you to think that about yourself. But they know they have no proof and they're lying, but they need to make you think about it so you can feel a certain way about it in the back of your mind as you continue to try to go on in life. Now they have attached something to your subconscious mind that has you thinking, what the hell? The hell? You see what I'm saying? So, it's a very, very deep psychological game. It's very deep. But in time, we'll break it all down because, I like to break stuff down to the very last syllable, This is what I do, And then we get further into that being a part of your happiness and how happiness tramples over everything. Because I look at the situation as though when I went through whatever I had went through, that whatever I was going through, whatever you was going through, whatever anybody of us was going through, right? We wasn't aware of what was taking place while it was taking place until we came into the awareness to understand that this was a plot that has been plotted for a long time and someone's trying to get you to fall into a trap that was never meant for you. It's not a part of your destiny. It's not a part of your walk that was given to you in the spiritual world before you came here. You didn't come here to do what you was convicted of, Minority Report convicted of. You didn't come here to do that. You came here for another mission. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm losing myself. I'm all over the place because we freestyle and I'm trying to get it. And as I'm speaking about what I'm speaking about is coming from an internal place inside that sometimes can be blocked because they don't want you to get the drop bottom truth that will release you from whatever bonds that shackles you down. The entities inside of me that don't want it to come out because they know he getting closer and closer. He finna spill the beans. All the beans. We all finna be up shit's creek. Block him. So that's what I'm kind of dealing with, trying to get this message out. Trying to stick to the topic, but it's very what we would call very I forgot the word. But anyway, let's get back to the anger, happiness, anger. These are the choices we got. These are the basic religions. These are the religions. Happiness, anger. These are the religions that we must choose in life. They both offer different consequences. Okay? Now, damn, I didn't know I was going to get this kind of blockage. Because this video is not live, so I'm filming it, then I'm posting it. So, meaning that it's already being looked at by those on the other side. See, it's not live to the people when I posted. I didn't do it live, no. But when I was doing it, as soon as you cut on your camera, others can see you wherever they are. And they can put you up on the screen while you're making the video. Always remember that. And we'll get to that when we get to, one day we'll make a video about the powers of AI, what it can do. I ain't gonna say what it cannot do, because I ain't thought of nothing that it can't do. I mean, it's got some stuff, they can't do certain stuff, scramble eggs. Maybe they can. I don't know, but we're going to talk about AI, period. We'll make a video about AI, computer, everything. But let's get through this video about anger, happiness, the two paths of life, which is a choice. We can take it, we can accept it, and we can say, this is what we're living by. Period. We accept it. Nonetheless, this is all we accept, is this. We're not accepting nothing else, we're accepting this. And then one day we might have to come back and merge them together. Happiness and merge them and create a whole another type of something. But right now, let's separate them and see what the causes and consequences that can get us. That, you know. So you got to understand that anger can be plotted and can be planned. So a group of people, or just call it the force of happiness and the force of anger. They both forces. So the force, I guess we'll go red and blue too. Happiness blue, anger red. The force of red can set you up and cause things to happen, which, so your child breaks your favorite video game, cracks it, or breaks your laptop. You just got it, you ain't got no insurance on it, just paid it off. It's your laptop, your child breaks it, pow, you're mad, boom, right? And some of that can be plotted in the spiritual world, in the internal world, right? Basically, most I say is tests is to keep you on your up and up. See if you can be like, okay, it's just a laptop. What did you do that for? Don't break my laptop. Bam, left it at that, kissed the baby, that was it, right? So you won that fight against anger versus what someone else would have did to the child. To the baby. So you won that one. So there's a lot of tests that goes on out there. But anger can be plotted, peoples. And it can be installed in you. There's a program, a psychological program between the snake whisperers that whisper into your subconscious mind and whisper thoughts to you, the thoughts that you hear. So that's why I think that sometimes it's better to stay silent to hear all the thoughts. Because once you start thinking, and then sometimes you may be repeating a thought. It may not be you thinking. You can be inside your mind thinking, but the thoughts that you're thinking is someone repeating that to you inside, and you think that's your thoughts versus them being your thoughts. Or it could be a battle in that internal thought wave. As you're thinking, something is in there with you manipulating the thoughts before they reach the top. So we have to more like program ourselves, meaning that find a thought, program it into us so we don't have to go into other wandering thoughts that come in and out of our mind, because we already programmed ourselves to defeat other thoughts. Like if you was to remember every passage out of the Quran or out of the Bible or out of any intelligence book, and you read it and you understand that parable is very powerful, and you apply it to your life, you program it into your mind, into yourself, and that particular program that you took in will put up a block when the flying or the whispering spirits throw a thought upon you. It will knock that thought out the way because you already programmed yourself with higher thoughts. I think I said all of that right. I'm not sure because I'm just freestyling. I'm just going with the flow, seeing where this is going to take me or take us, because I'm just trying. I'm trying, people. That's all I can tell you. I'm trying. This is like a speech to the people who's going through things, as I am, as we are, and you feel yourself falling. Because me particularly, I think I'm going through a midlife crisis. whatever that is. I heard it before, but I didn't know what it is. But I believe I'm going through it right now. What caused my midlife crisis? We're just going to be discursive a little bit. Let me jump topics a little bit. That's the word I was looking for. What I was looking for. Let's be discursive and let's jump around a little bit. Now, the reason I come down to the truth with inside the eye is that time caught up. I caught up to time and realized how time flies and how much time was wasted while trying to find the higher self or the higher dimensions of the thoughts in yourself, the higher mind, the higher you, right? I see how much time was wasted. And when you finally get to the point of I'm getting closer to the overstanding of life and the purpose in life for all of us. And moreover, trying to overstand the game of life, the game that's being played in life. Your particular game, because we all got games that we're going through. We all got things that we must defeat and conquer, like in a regular video game. Right. And I'm supposing mine was anger. Somebody know, like, this nigga get mad. Oh my God. This nigga, you should have seen what he did in 1679. Oh my God. Anger was just, it was wow. Oh man. It just, oh. And it lasts so long. Oh man. You should have seen how long it took for us to have a conversation with this spirit again. I mean, whoa. So obviously they knew that. And I'm back on Earth to fix that. To double check that. See if it was right. That I, you know. So, where was we at? Oh, the midlife crisis. To see that the time caught up and see that the youngster, see, this is why I understood when it kind of went both ways when they said that don't ever ask a woman's her age. Don't ever ask a woman her age. So, as in me over here on the other side, I figure it's the same as a youngster approaching me as I'm walking out the store and says, "What up, Unc?" And you looked at the youngster. The first thoughts in your mind was like, "Unc, you want to play some basketball? You want to go home and play John? Bro, I am your friend. We are friends. I ain't that old. I know what unks look like. I have an uncle." Youngster, I have an uncle. How can I be your uncle? No. It ain't that time yet. Wait till I get 65. Now you can be like, "Hey, oh, hey, youngster. Now we can talk." Bro. Man, that messed me up. I didn't know it was going to hit me like that either. I mean, it's just like, just think that you're minding your own business. Just minding your own business. "Hey, Unc, Who you talking to? Who you talking? Wait a minute, little nigga. We both got beards. Your shit looks same as mine. Why'd you call me? We both got beards. Hold up. What, you 19, 20? What? Hold up. It just make you think. Because when I got out here, it's like, I'm speaking from an entity that was blindfolded, or an entity that had a veil placed over their spirit eye their whole life. So I'm not speaking from an eternal life situation. Then I'll just be a program in the game. Some of those who have eternal life, they down here running programs, running tests and programs. They're the people who's setting this whole show up. But people like me, I'm the one they fear, because the power of the word lies in certain individuals, and it's just in them, period. It's who they are. It's the word. It's the truth. It's just the word. It's just what it is, right? And that truth is so powerful in them. When they begin to speak it and relay it to the people understand it quicker from them than from other people. They get it. They like, I get what he's saying. But what the preacher was saying out this book and thou shalt, I couldn't get all of that. But I understand exactly what he said, though. Yeah. Yeah. So they're afraid of people like that, because the truth can wake you up and shut things down. Just say that people came out, and they all came out and they said, we ain't working like this no more. I have all this work, man. It's every day, 7 days a week, 5 days a week, got 2 days off. Hell. That will hurt the programmers. They will be hurt because they need you on the program. They need you to go to sleep when they're telling you to go to sleep, so you can go in and get in that plot from 6 in the morning to 3 o'clock, from 6 to 3, somewhere in there. They need someone to fulfill that time zone, because it's got to do with energy, life source energy that's inside of you. And they really can't connect with you, but they can get you to connect to the system of light. But there's like a frequency that runs the earth, and it needs energy. It needs to be fed in order for these people to move. It needs spiritual energy. And most of that spiritual energy comes from those who pass away and transform back into light and go back into their sons and daughters to keep that light on. Because if the light is off, it's off. Now you got to do something to create the light and turn it on. But the job is to keep the light flowing. That's why when people pass away, new life is coming in at the same time. It's to keep the lights on. The light bill, the sun, the moon, the light bill has to stay on. So, I lost myself a little bit on that one. Okay, now my mind is coming back. What was we talking about? I get caught up into grabbing these thoughts inside of so many. You just want to grab them because you're trying to say something, but you don't have it planned what you're trying to say, but it's in there. And this is what I be doing most of the times when I be talking. And I just forgot everything that I was talking about. And sometimes when that happens, you jar a spirit that was in position, and it moves, and you forget because the light inside you shifted to make you forget what the conversation was about. I ain't forgot, it's just, it moved. Oh. But I still want to talk about what I want to talk about. And I got long conversation for what I want to talk about, which is anger, happiness. It's a choice that we got to make. And one of them has better everything. Just to fight for happiness, to fight to stay happy, to fight against anger, because anger is trying to cause illness and disease and depression and anything else that anger is associated with. But happiness is in a whole nother direction. Anger, happiness, there's no way that they can merge together and be the same. They have to be separated because one is overly active, right? And one is not. Which one that is, we can talk about it. But just know that. What up? Say what? Okay, you want me to shoot through? All right, 10 4. What? All right. So much I want to say to y'all. So much I want to say to my brothers and sisters. But I want to hit it to you plain and say, it's going to come and get my mind back, man. My mind has been stripped and pulled in many places and stretched out, so I can't really get in the sync of anything. But I'm going to continue. We're going to continue till the wheels fall off, baby. We roll till the wheels fall off. This is what we do. We roll till the wheels fall off. If you're in the anger path and you want to roll till the wheels fall off and angry things, then bam, do that. If you want to roll till the wheels fall off on being happiness, do that. Just remember, roll till the wheels fall off. All kind of consequences gonna come with anger, which is bad food, bad tasting food, all kind of shit. Happiness gonna get you the good tasty food, healthy too, conscious food, good stuff. And we want to make our decision, and we know that they cannot be together, so they're living in parallel worlds. So they are like two magnets, and you put them together in two magnets, they just push away. When you push they pull away from each other. They pull away from each other. So we have to make a decision, and it's just a decision. Everything is a decision, and we must make this decision. Whether we're going to go with happy or we're going to go with anger. Now, brothers and sisters, now this happiness can go a long way. I'm telling you. Oh, I got so much. Oh, if I could just release, if I could give you what's inside of me, what I'm thinking about, man, if I could just give it to you, like, bam, do that. Do exactly that. Boom. Y'all wake up and take over the whole nation. Tomorrow, you take over everything. If I could give you what I'm trying to give you, tomorrow you walk outside and take over everything. The whole world, you take it all over. So, let me continue on trying to give it to you. Happiness is better than anger. So those I cut off, I'm sorry. I told you I was going on a hiatus. I just need to go inside, find self, and think about all this stuff that I've seen just happen in 20 years. That's completely against who my spirit is and who I am. And I had to witness it happen in front of my face. Why people was passing away, it was another game taking place that was trying to approach my inner thoughts and my inner happiness. And I seen that, and I had to do it. I learned a lot, because in solitude, you just learn it's just you and you. You know, you get the basic spirits coming, the little basic attacks, you know what I mean? A little porn here and there, you know what I mean? Booty cheeks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight those spirits off. You know what I'm saying? But in my solitude, I learned a lot. And it even got me to this point to where I'm getting to anger and getting to see my flaws and see something that I gotta work on. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work on. It's just like a manly man, and he has a gay son. But he's a manly man, but his son turns gay. It's like the same thing, and you gotta instead of cutting your son off of life, like, boy, don't ever talk to me again. Get you and John and David, get the hell out of here. I don't know you, little nigga. But Dad, I don't know you. Yes. It's the same type of thing that I'm dealing with. When I'm looking at the situation of what's going on, and I'm sitting, my mind is so intelligent, it's like you're attacking a person that's sitting still. Even though I'm walking and talking and doing all these things, I'm still sitting still like this in the body. And you attacking a man who's just sitting still. And you know it. He's just sitting in his chair at the bottom. Scorpio and Moon. Enjoying the show. It's like an entity way down in the butt. But can send the light up to the top and look around. But he down at the bottom. Meditating. Being the feeling. Feeling the air. Hearing the sound. Just sitting there, just absorbing everything. And that's how this ends up the way it ends up. Because what's wrong can't be right. Even though you want to make it right or make it seem that it's right, which they will call the setup, or you set somebody up like, Dr. Malachi Z. York, lock him up in jail, say he did this, got the whole world believing it, and now he's where he is, and it's the same thing. In solitude, I've seen a lot. And sometimes, brothers, spirit and nature, it's good to take that walk, that nature walk, to find yourself. I don't know what time, what age limit you need to take that journey. Just take off to the forest and walk with nature. And just, be you, be with you, be with your thoughts, just be with you so you can know who you are. So if you've been a certain way for 12, 15 years, nigga, that's who you are, homie. That's 11, 15 years. Bro, this is who you are, bro. And then you know who you are. You know, your equal guy. It's easier to find your equal guy. Your main player in life. What you want to do. What makes you happy. What makes you happy. Now, there's the stage of happiness that we got to choose, but we still have to find what makes us happy versus what doesn't. And sometimes in choosing happiness vibration, you even have to tune up happiness, and sometimes you got to do something that you don't want to do, but you have to put that in the garbage like your gay son that you didn't want to be gay. Push it to the back and deal with the situation and create happiness out of something you clearly don't agree with. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to do work and happiness to keep happiness going. Happiness takes work. It's just not, I'm happy. No. Bro, it takes work. You got to fight anger. Happiness is at war with anger. They can't sit in the same place. But you got to ask yourself, is it possible that I could wake up angry every day for the rest of my life? Is it possible? Now you got to ask yourself, is it possible that I can wake up happy for the rest of my life? Even on the day of my transformation to the next level or the next state in life, whatever you want to put it. But it's a choice. You can go there angry, and when the body leaves, your vibration of your light that you will be giving off is all the memories and the vibrations of what made you angry in the first place. So that will be your vibe, and that will be where your light will flow into that vibe. Now, if there's more angry people on earth, right, and they're creating an angry vibration, then your light will flow back to where it's welcomed at. You see what I'm saying? It's welcomed in the anger, so your anger will flow back. But you got to remember anger. Anger is the bad food you're going to get. Anger is the overweight. You're going to get overweight, out of shape. Anger is, oh, you finna go through some stuff, my guy. Because it's a lot of buddies that anger is associated with. That got to do with jealousy, envy, psychotic, Jeffrey Dahmer. It got to do with, anger got a lot of buddies. You know what I'm saying? And so does happiness. You know what I'm saying? It's not just happiness. It's interconnected with a lot of things that manufacture happiness. And whatever manufactures anger, there's a lot of words and different things that create anger. Racism, right? It's connected to anger, right? So that's the vibe you're going to flow back into when your body is gone and you're in the transformation stage. Now, happiness, meaning you defeated anger, even though you went through bad things that would have made anybody angry. Slavery, got your leg chopped off, everything. But you remain with your happiness. That's the same thing as saying believing in God to the end. God has got to be happiness, because who would worship anger? Who would worship a hard time? Who would worship hardship? Clearly in your mind, you feeling that when you get back to God frequency, you're going to be happy and these things will be forgotten. But it's usually the state that you're in. When you leave, it's the state that you will remain in until that state is changed. You see what I'm saying? And that could be entities coming to meet you and greet you, but you left in anger. And you were starting to flow the wrong way. Because your house in the spirit realm was over there. The original where you came from was over there. In happiness. So somebody from happiness seen you and had to come to you to let you know that everything's going to be all right. Bob Marley could have just flowed from the happiness light and seen your light going the other way. Like, oh no, let me go down there and say some quick words. Hopefully I can make their light shine. And then it will pull back this way. If I can make them smile, they'll bring them back this way with us. If I can get them to smile instead of feeling like the villain of who they feel themselves to be. You feel what I'm saying? And they want to take anger everywhere with them, even in the transformation stage, even in the spiritual realm. So, hopefully, that takes place. Hopefully. And you just don't veer to the other side. But we must make that decision today and make that decision now. Basically what I'm trying to say, brothers and sisters. We must make the decision whether we going to worship happiness or we going to worship anger. And you still have to have a keen eye on differentiating the vibes of anger. The path of anger and what can lead you down the path of anger. See, I had y'all set up so beautifully, man. I had a heaven for y'all. In my imagination, I imagine us to be. I got a heaven in here. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. Ask God. Go in your mind and ask God, whatever your God is, and ask him, is Amir Melanin, do he have a vision for supreme happiness forever for us? Or not? Just go and ask your God that. Or your devil. Ask either one of them. Just ask. Then come back and tell me what they told you. Hello. Now every day, brothers and sisters, it's a fight against anger. It's a fight against anger. And we must fight against anger. With what, brother? What we fight anger with? Happiness and joy. Anger hates it. Just think, someone sabotaged you, put you at the bottom of the jailhouse, and molten. And guess what? You at the bottom of the jailhouse, reading books, exercising, conversating with the brothers, whoever locked up in you, getting good conversation, teaching brothers to be a better them and not to fall in this situation again, by no means necessary, only if necessary, right? Becoming the happiest you could ever be. And you're still glowing while you're at the bottom of the moat, while you're in the walk down hell, down an evil road, down a murderer's road. But you're still glowing because you're internally happy to know whatever comes out of you makes the other individual happy. So you're breaking people down by creating happiness, by creating a happiness situation, a happiness conversation, an elevated conversation, a conversation that can pull you out of a situation that was going to get you to lessen your time in your walk. Or if you a person that's internally happy about drinking or doing a specific drug that you do that gets you to be where you're at, then cool. Is it possible that you can be that you can be lied to? That it really is better to drink fruit juice instead of liquor? It really is better to eat this instead of that? You will really feel better if you ate this way? You will feel closer to the vibes of happiness if you ate this way versus that way? So that is the possibility. And some of us can be lost. And it's those who we have to accept that the happiness they chose is not the happiness that we would choose for ourselves. Their happiness is happiness, but it's in a different format. Same happiness, different levels, but it's still happiness. Is a maggot happy to be a maggot? Who knows? We don't know. Is the snake happy to be a snake? Who knows? We don't know. You see what I'm saying? So, whatever happiness that people choose, if it doesn't coincide with the virtues of the happiness vibe that you chose, because someone's heaven is another person's hell. We have to remember this. So the happiness these people chose to do, they're very happy robbing and stealing and doing things that they shouldn't be doing. They're very happy doing a drive-by. They're very happy getting your daughter or your son and banging it out, dropping the seed, and leaving the person with the seed to raise. They're happy doing that. They called your daughter, she was for the streets. And that's not his baby. They're happy about that. So, we really have to define or discern what type of happiness that we're going for, because it seems that there's different forms of happiness. Happiness can be evil. Evil can do happiness. Because you got to remember, 500 years of what they say, of what took place. The people who were doing what they was doing were happy doing it to you. Now, do you fight happiness with anger? Do we get angry at the people that is doing wrong to us, but it's a happy thing to them that they are doing this? Like they were meant to do it. Or do we fight happiness with happiness? Meaning that they're happy to put you through that situation because somebody told them to do it and that it was right to do. And they believed them and they did it. Right? Now say you were happy about conquering this situation. You were happy about making it out of this situation. You were happy about thinking of ways that can get you out of this situation and turn these tables around. And no longer how long it took, you were going to be happy about making that happen. So now we got people that are happy that are doing these wrongs to you, which they know is wrong. And then you got the people who's doing wrong happy about doing the right thing to get out of this situation without even using anger. Without even using anger. So now anger, like they say, if you pull your fingers like this and you put them in a sleeve, your thumbs in the sleeve. And some people say, let me see you get if you can get out of this sleeve with your two thumbs in there. So there was one guy, he was wiggling. He couldn't pull his thumbs out. Then another guy said he said, and he just pulled his thumbs out. You see what I'm saying? So one guy was wiggling, trying to pull his thumbs out, and the other guy just pulled his thumbs out. Right? So, what I mean by that is that, say someone said, I'm going to break away. I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna escape tonight. Boom. They caught him. He lost his leg. They chopped one leg off. Boom. For trying to escape. Boom. The other person said, nah, I'm going to stay close to my people. And we're going to stay patient. And we're going to work our way out of this. We're going to intellectually work our way out of this. We know it's possible. We don't know how long it's going to take. But we know that we can work our way out of this. And the goal to this is for us to have as much as longevity as possible. We don't know how many we're losing, but we know we're losing. So we have to stay firm and longer our longevity, even if we have to bite our tongue and take it and remain happy. But that doesn't mean not try to get out of the situation. Because remember, in those times, they were doing things to you to excrete a certain life source out of you, like the movie called Dr. Sleep. It's the second shining. So if you watch the second shining, then you would understand what I mean when I say sacrificing the shine in another person to keep other people's living longer. So that was taking place at the same time. When you thought something was a random beating and a random something, they were creating the plot for you to be mad, which you have all right to be mad, but then when you chose anger, they whacked you. So it's like a setup. I'm going to make you mad. I'm going to Rodney King you. You're going to get mad. Tear up the city. And we're going to get like 700 of y'all with a case and locked in jail. It's an easy plot. Beat him, put it on TV. They going to act up, tear up their own stores, tear up their own neighborhood. We're going to come, lock them up, and get more people with cases on their file. If you got a case, that means that to play the game again will be harder for you to play because of the case that you just picked up, because the anger, the plot of anger hit you. When you could have just seen it and said, we got to get some more lawyers. We need our children to be more lawyers. We need a branch of lawyers. We need a Melanin branch of high-powered lawyers that would defeat any case because they studied all the case and they do it in happiness. Bam. You could have thought that and made that happen. And understanding patience, meaning that let's put it into motion, but not necessarily give it a time limit to fully grow. Let's not say 20 years right here we having it. No, let's just do it. Be patient, push it through, and make it happen. Let's not give it a time limit to happen. Let's just push it through and make sure that it happens. Now, the stores is fine. Nobody bust no windows. Nobody did nothing. You came out. You made a speech, a good one, and you sued the police department, and you sued the state and the county and anybody else that you had to sue, and you went back to living life, being happy. Now they beat him, gave y'all $20 million for a beating, and you went back to being happy. You even forgave them for whatever their transgressions were. And you went back to being happy. But they just gave you $20 million. But when anger stepped in, anger destroyed a lot of stuff. But didn't get nothing really done, but just saying that if you do one of us like this again, we'll tear everything up. That's the only backing you got. You see what I'm saying? So it's easy to get out. It's easy. But the hard part is to conquer them mentally. Is to conquer their laws with truth. And to do battle with every law that they put out, every law that they have ever created. Do battle consciously against that law to destroy that law and get rid of that law. Because it's not a law. It's a bar on a cage that's keeping you barred in. So the best thing to do is go out and pass the bar. You know what I'm saying? Melanin lawyers, where y'all at? Let's do this. So, there's so much aspects we can talk about. There's so much I want to talk about, baby. I want to talk so much to y'all about so much it's hard to even pull it out of my mind. Woo! That's what I'm saying. I don't know how y'all be doing these 30-minute videos. I don't know, man. I'm like, I can't. My videos be like 7 hours. Because I want to make sure I got it all out. Anger and happiness. What do we choose, brother? I'm voting for happiness. Because I know anger gets us in a lot of trouble. What Tupac say? You black and you snap just like me. You just snap. Who you calling up? What? I ain't no nincompoop. I'm saying. You get to going at it. Now you locked up, now I'm being happy. So let's choose happiness, brothers, over anger. And I invite all those, even in my family and everybody, that I kick to the side. I think happiness is better. I think we're just going to be happy about the situation and just keep it pushing. I know it feels guilty when you know somebody sees you, the truth in you, that piece of you is in you, and it makes you feel some sort of way when you're in the same room with this person that you tried to do something to spiritually. And in your mind, before, the person you knew was completely asleep, didn't know nothing about nothing, right? That you was attacking. Didn't know nothing about nothing that was going on in life, right? But you knew a lot, right? So now you're back in the vicinity of this person. That's something. Because now you got to really fight for the happiness. And, well, yes, basically you can just know where a person's trying to attack you at and block it and still get back to happiness. That's how you win. Because they're going to keep shooting, you keep blocking and give them back to happiness. Because they're going to keep shooting for whatever reason they shoot for. Block it, give them back to happiness. Block it, give it back to happiness. Why? Because you know the happiness is going to defeat the situation. Happiness is going to defeat the situation. So when you've seen so many people who was going with the flow and they really wasn't telling their children, go out there, we're going to get it all. They wasn't saying that to their children. They was just like, hey, this what it is. Let's get through it. Let's get through it. As safe as possible. Don't let anger arise. Anger is always going to be there. But we already changed anger into happiness. Because we know in happiness, thoughts flow faster. They woo, and you can really think about how to get out of a situation when you're happy. But when you're angry, it's kind of hard to get out of that situation. You know what I mean? Because you keep thinking of stuff that gets you more and more entrapped, more people, obliviated, more people to be transformed. You see what I'm saying? So the more anger you go on, the more people get transformed. That's why when all of this started, 15, 16, 20 years ago, whenever it was, 2012. Let's just say 2012. When 2012 started and the world started to change, sun and the moon in the sky now. Usually it was always the sun. There was never a sun and the moon in the sky, right? Now they in the sky at the same damn time, all damn day. What is this? Right? Bam. So when the change took place, right, I realized the situation of the pawn that I was playing in a psychological warfare game. I was used as a pawn in the game. I seen the game while I was being the pawn, and that's why I had to back up and like, oh, wait a minute, no. Because everything is manufactured. So it's chaos it's controlled chaos. There it is, controlled chaos. So war is controlled chaos. So they're going to let the war go as long, and then they're going to stop. Stop, everybody, stop. How many people y'all lose? Oh, we gave them 100 minutes. How many people we got 100. Okay, let's put it in the history books. Okay, let's talk this out now. Okay, that happened. Everybody, let's go back to doing what we do. You see what I'm saying? It's all calculated chaos. Israel ain't, and whoever they fight, whatever it's going, it ain't gonna never go on forever. It's just calculated chaos. Take out what you need to take out within the chaos. That's why it's controlled chaos. So every war is like a plot. It's not really happening. It's like it's fake in front of your face. Russia and those people over there, that's bullshit. Never believe that. It's a prop. So you don't get your reparations. So they say, we had to spend the money. We ain't got no money. Right? It's all psychological warfare, people. We have to be smart about everything, because smart is happy. When you smart and you know a lot of things, you're happy. When a child runs up and asks you, hey, uncle, how do you do this? And you know how to do it, and then you go ahead and teach them. And then once you get done teaching them, your body starts vibrating. I just told them that. You know how to do it now? Thanks, Unc. Yeah. I know a lot. So, smart and knowing a lot is a part of happiness. It's not too much a part of anger. But anger is smart. Anger is intelligent. Because anger is a source of power that it has to create it. It has to create this anger, right? Because it needs it, because this light must go on. And without that particular energy, there's no more anger light. They don't want to disappear. No, sir. What you mean, no devil? No. We want to live forever. So we got to create a situation that lasts forever. And how long in this game of life can they create that situation over and over and over and over again? They can create a Jesus story, a Muhammad story over and over and over and over again, all day long. Just to keep the youth who keep being reborn, trying to find themselves, lost. Because they have to get in it to find out it's a game. Like, y'all working together? Oh, man, I'd have thought all this stuff was real. When it's a simulation that I'm telling you, boy. Hold on, I'll be right back. Take my little break for the melon. So what are we choosing, my people? We're choosing happiness. No matter what the situation. Whether we're locked in jail, doing 99 to life, or whatever, we choose happiness. Internal happiness. Over all that. We give out happiness, and we turn evil into happiness. That's our job, people. Now let's get to it. Tony. I just had you pop up in my mind, man. And these two peppers. Look at what we got here. We need these two peppers. But Tony, it's time to get in shape, brother. Because they're putting you in a situation that things can be taken from you at the snap of a finger because of you being out of shape. So we're going to have to get back to it, Tony. We're going to have to eat more salads and eat more soups because you don't particularly have to eat that way to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to cut back on the drinky drink and let the liver repair itself. So just give us a little bit more longevity, a little more time to enjoy the children, growing up and stuff like that, and you don't get took away rapidly. I know you don't fear transformation. A lot of us don't once we get our understanding together of what life is and what our position in life is to do. Transformation doesn't affect us anymore because we chose happiness, okay? But I want to see you here a little longer. And I want to see you do more for the people. Because I know it's in you. I can hear it in you. You just got a revolutionary spirit, And we can use it smartly, which is happily. And we can do something. We can create something for ourselves. We have all the time to do it. But if we don't use the time wisely, then it's no use for us to be asking for things when we can create it ourselves. And to create it yourself before someone even decides to give it to you, reparations, to create it for yourself and to create strong unity amongst your people, to create jobs amongst your people, to create something great, greater than great amongst your people by changing of the mind, changing from anger to happiness, changing from anger to happiness. And that's our job, to pull our people from anger and move them over to happiness. But some, like babies, which we are a lot of children on here, so children want toys to play with or something to do, right? That will create that happiness. And we must give that to ourselves. We don't want no one working somewhere that they don't feel happy at and have to turn on happiness to get through that particular situation. We want you to truly feel happy about what you're doing, something that you want to do versus something that you're doing to survive. So we have to create that platform for us as a people. We must link every business together because your opponent, anger, all their businesses is together. Snickers, Twix, Reese, Roly Poly, they all are part of the candy company working individually. But when you research, you'll find out they're all a part of the same candy company. Now, we must be all a part of the Melanin company. The Melanin company is to create harmony in the earth, to create understanding, overstanding in the earth, to stop the games that's being played unnecessarily, to stop these setups and sacrifices that happen unnecessarily through someone else's mind manipulation, through some handler having or misusing their power to make their subject crash out and laugh about how their subject crashed out through the mind mentality power of the handler who was over that particular entity. So it's a lot of things that we have to get in line because it will continue to happen in chaos. Because as long as there's chaos and confusion, these particular handlers will go around with their chests out thinking they're super powerful by mind manipulating individuals to do what they want them to do or to give them a destiny that does not apply to the sole urge of the particular entity that's being attacked. So it's a lot of things that we got to straighten out. It's a lot of things that we got to get. You have to build a melanin government. You got to get a melanin government. There's already one govern over you guys' acts, which you call your gods. So your gods is the spiritual government, the things that are happening in the inner world versus the outer world. So everyone already has a government, but I need to bring ours from the inner world and apply it to the outer world so we can have a government that people can come through and get things situated. Just like in an individual community, a certain race, and they have their own community. They have things in their community that can help the people, which is, libraries and places where they can study, schools, this, and it's all built for that particular community. They built it themselves for their children. So we must build a community for our children and have schools and things of that, You're already the best. You're already the greatest. It already has been stamped on the pyramids of Egypt. Know this. You're already the best. You've just been discombobulated in your spiritual growth and in your purpose on why are you here. If you take account of all of the things that's taking place in the world, you should have a purpose by taking account of what you see taking place to your people. And if you're looking keenly, you'll see the same thing I'm seeing. There's something against whatever melanin is. There's something against it and doesn't want it to be what it is, because it holds power to the galaxies and to the universe, and the other subjects cannot connect to those particular powers that control or govern the universe, but these original bodies have that particular connection, knowingly or unknowingly. And some of them sell that power over to the opponent for dividends and goods. So they will sell their soul over. They will give that melanin away and turn it into something else, and then have the something else come back and fight against what doesn't completely look like what was hatched as an egg. It happened before, and it's continuing to happen. Not only is it happening, it's spreading. That's why you have a Chinese, a Japanese, an Indian, then an Indian, a nigger, an African, a Zanzibarian, a Nigerian. It's happening all the time. When something is hatched, it comes back to go against the hatter. Now, if you know that at the top of the top to go back to you, and you know that is triple darkness, that where all of the power of individual user of that particular power comes from, then you must unite that into one and make all the different aspects do good for you, do happiness for you. Make those particular powers that you have individually, that you was gifted with, let them do happiness for your melanin. That's it. That's it. That's like me telling the Hebrew to come bring all this good from the Hebrew God. You bring all that is good from Islam. Hey, you bring all that is good from Christian. Bring it all. You Jew, bring all of the goods from Jew, from the Hebrew. And you know, and you're coming together, and with all the good that you know that was given to you from your God, bring it together in the pot and pour your God's juice in a pot with all the other God's juice. Now, I'm sure that if these are gods, they are very highly intelligent. I'm sure they don't mind you guys pouring their information of happiness and what does good into the pot with all the other gods. So basically, in different ways, they're all doing the same thing in a different way, on a different level of frequency. They're trying to do the same thing. The purpose is to be happy. Children want to be happy. Everybody want to be happy. No matter who it is. A dog wants to be happy. A spider wants to be happy. A fly wants to be happy to fly on some poop. Dog want to be happy to run around and be happy. Eat good food. Exercise, run. Cats want to be happy, eat good food, They'll scratch your back for you. They'll take care of that rat that's in your house for you. The sun wants to be happy. The moon wants to be happy. So, where is anger? If everything wants to be happy, then where does anger lie? Where is this sneaky little devil at? If everybody wants to be happy, where is this sneaky little devil called anger at? Where is he lying at in the midst of all these people who want to be happy? Then it's a game within the game. Within the game. Within the game, within the game. It's an inception, baby. And we got to get about it before we get stuck in limbo. Limbo or limp mode. Limbo? Ooh. Limp mode. Yeah. Sleep. We don't want to be there, people. So, I'm going to try to wrap this up because I got to make a run real quick. So, to wrap this all up, got to make a choice. And the choice is happiness. The choice is happiness. Both choices is hard. Just because it's happiness don't mean it's easy to attain and easy to keep up. It's a fight. It's a fight for an angry person to keep getting angry because something on TV keeps making them laugh. Every time they turn on YouTube, they just, I'm like, bro, you angry? You ain't supposed to be laughing. But this is funny. See? Now they mad, they laughing. This is sad. So, we just got to keep doing you. It's a nice little journey. You just got to keep doing happiness and keep doing happy things. Keep doing things that make sense. Not things that do not make sense. Melanin on melanin gang violence. That does not make sense. To have a gang versus security was better. I think a gang is anger. Because definitely these people are mad because one of their person got took out from one of their person, though. So that creates a whole thing of chaos. You took my cousin out. We finna go out and take both of y'all out. Now y'all gonna remember that for the rest of y'all life. We gonna remember this for the rest of our life. And as long as we represent this situation, we ain't gonna like each other for the rest of our lives. Even when we get 80 and both our backs gone out. It's still crib. I don't care. We in the same home together. You want to get out? Nigga, you can't move. So what? Man, we can talk war. What, you want to war it out and talk it? I don't like you, brother. Y'all killed my cousin. I ain't forgot that. So what? I'm 70. And you 72. I don't give a shit. You want to get on or what? You think I ain't got no fork? I got a fork. Got one from the lunch dinner. Fork right here. I will stick you. I'm going to get my revenge. You see what I'm saying? So anger holds that situation versus happiness holds a group of people who turn into security guards and start securing their people. Making sure everybody all right. Hey, y'all all right? Y'all all right? Everybody all right? Y'all need anything? All right, brothers, I'm out. Like my boy Les Barbecue. I'm out. Les! I'm out. I'm going to come down there, man. I don't eat meat, but I eat it this one time. Just to say I had it. I had the oxtail burger. I ain't never had oxtail before in my life, so I don't even know what that's like. But I had steak before and carne asada, and that's about it. Steak, carne asada, and burger meat. I tasted all that, but I just want to say I tasted some of that Liz barbecue. It's going platinum all over the world. It's gonna give you the shakes too, though. Remember in the movie Book of Eli, when they knew who was eating people, because everybody who ate the flesh of another human being, they all had the shakes. So now, you see a lot of people with the shakes now. They ain't no human, but what did they eat? Flesh. And now they can't keep their hands still like this. Can't do this to save their life. And this got to do with what? With this. Yeah. Why? Because I'm calm. I'm at peace. I'm happy. I'm going to hit the target. But if I was angry, I'll just squeeze the trigger and move it from side to side. That's anger. It clicked. You see the people in the scary movies? The gun clicked. Remember in Terminator? The thing was still going. He just shot all the shells out. But he was just so angry. His mind cut off. When anger entered, his mind cut off. There's no more thinking when anger enters. You see what I'm saying? So all this is about against anger. Anger can be modified. Anger can be applied to you. Anger can be set up on you, around you. The whole purpose of anger is to place it in you and to get you to think about it every single day. Remember, this is all one long day. So there is no AD, double D before Christ. It's none of that. It's just one long day. It's a day called life. Don't let the night change you. Don't let the month, the time, or the light, or the dark to change what this is. This is one day. This is a group of people's thinking that created what you see. The games, everything inside of it. This is a group of people called a collective thought that has this world looking and being the way it is. But you have to search deep down inside yourself and ask yourself, do we need to change? Do we need to spot something and change it to something else because it's harming the vibrations of happiness? And happiness is life. Anger shortens the lifespan. So the whole job of any lower vibrational demonic entity is to cause a deep-seated anger within inside your soul. Baby. So brothers and sisters, all we want. We want to go to a concert, have a good time, mingle with all these different entities. Kick it with this Sagittarius, kick it with that Sagittarius, kick it with that Gemini, kick it with that Taurus. Learn from this Capricorn, learn from this Capricorn, learn from this, and just a play of life. Beautiful, beautiful play of life, true life. This is what we want, and you know you want it. And we the only ones that can achieve it. But remember, when you create it, anger has never been defeated. When the days you was getting hung and split apart and chopped up and thrown to alligators, evil has never lost. So evil will continue to be evil, which is anger, and anger will continue to attack you. The only thing that anger doesn't like is an intellectual person that is very smart and will use the laws that was created by anger against anger, is to put the law on anger. The same law that anger tried to apply to you, you use the same law against anger. That's what they do not want. Clean glass next to a dirty glass. Over there, they shot up the concert. Over here, the concert went for 2 days straight. What is it? Friday and Saturday. And Sunday was off. Friday and Saturday's concert was a 2-day concert out in the Colorado Hills. Party. No problems. Which party do you want to go to? The one that's been eradicated by anger? Or the one that's harmony? You mess around and had a baby at that one. There was so much harmony, you done got 3-4 people pregnant. I got 4 babies on the way. This is awesome. I didn't know I was going to come to a party and leave with 4. I got 4 babies. I'm just talking to get y'all back on track to where we're supposed to be, baby. That's all. So many things going on. I'm glad I played dumb for so long. I wouldn't have been able to capture all of these things that was plotted. I had to play dumb. I had to. Knowing I could see through everything, I had to play like I couldn't see. But I seen everything you did. And it made me think of what kind of mind you were attached to. What type of spirit are you? What are you to think that way? Or to go in the world of thoughts and pull that out and try to use it in this world? Ooh. Ooh. Lord have mercy. And then, when people understand what they have done, it creates a real stagnant vibration because they really want to continue to do that, but they was caught. And now every time they try to do it, it's off. It don't feel right. Like, the dude just get up and leave. All right, man. Let's go. Hey, all right, y'all, I'm out. Eject. As soon as the person tried the stuff again. All right, people. All right, good looking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I get back with you, man. I'm out. Gone. Man, like every time I try this stuff that we used to do, can't do it no more. He can feel it, hear it, sense it, so she senses it, he gone. Damn. So it's a real tricky situation, people. It's a tricky situation, people. It's very tricky. It's tricky! MC to rock around, that's right on tight. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. They do not want y'all to wake the children up ahead of time. Your job is to wake them up ahead of time. As soon as you wake up, it's time to go back and retrieve these children and put them on right track and place happiness and understanding in them. The whole point of the goal is to get them to understand their purpose and their mission. That's what the children is missing. Why they working so hard in this book, why they studying so hard, and why that is helping the family, and why every book they read and everything they study is like gangbanging. Now, instead of knocking the op out or putting work in the op, you putting work in on a book that's making your whole community look better, and that's adding like your eye is of my eye. I and I. You're part of my eye. Now, I'm studying this book, and you're at home studying another book, but when we gather, both of the books come together. Because of the intelligence that you went out to get to bring back to the melanin, which melanin is inside of you, be connected to you wherever you go around the planet, we're still one, it doesn't matter. The more intelligence you bring to your table, you're bringing to the table. You see what I'm saying? So we all on the mission to each one teach one, right? You teach me what you got to teach me about what makes you the best of what you are. I'm going to teach you what I teach you, what makes me the best of who I am. How I look at things and see things, what makes me the best. And in the end, if there's a spirit or a coach, let's call it a coach. If there is a coach, right, that's controlling a team, the coach is like the one mind or the conclusion of a collective thought. A group of people came to a conclusion. That conclusion of what the collective thought of the people became the coach. Now, it's all about the coach's mind, what's going to make this team, how far they're going to go into this Super Bowl challenge. You see what I'm saying? So if the coach plays is wrong and played at the wrong time, people in the wrong position, this team is going to be whack. Unless the coach is awesome. Now, if the coach is awesome, every player on the team bringing something to the table. That's going to make an awesome coach. Now, if a coach is a coach, a bad coach, and this bad coach is just trying to run the team. So, tell me I gave somebody way back in the days, I gave you a melanated team, and then I gave you a coach who wasn't part of your team. Do you really think that this coach wants y'all to go to the Super Bowl? Hell no. Hell no. And this is the problem, brothers and sisters. This is what we got to see. The coach that's coaching you do not want you to win. Especially at the things you're supposed to be winning at, which is mathematics and science and construction and building. They don't want you in that arena. They don't want you in the arena of AI. Because once you know how it's put together and how it was programmed, you will know how to unprogram and unput it together. You understand me? So right now is the time to jump to what we need to jump to, which is what I just said, mathematics, science, and all these different things. We have to make this happily fun. We have to make this fun, brothers and sisters. We have to make a girlfriend and a boyfriend fun again amongst the youth. We have to make it fun again. And we have to put them together scientifically. These boyfriends and girlfriends, we have to put them together scientifically. Because most of the children we know don't know as much as we know about numerology, astrology, and all the other ancient arts that knows more about who we are. So the children don't know. So we must place them together. You must synchronizedly put it together. Put that Aries with that Sagittarius and put this person with that person. You got to put that together. So they can see each other's selves early. So they don't have to go search for certain. They can see themselves early. Because the happier they are, right, the harder they will study. Put it that way. The happier they are, the harder they will study. And then once you get them on the track of loving to study, because the chasing of love and chasing a boyfriend and girlfriend was already done. That's done for. Now it's time to focus on the situation at hand. Because I got that. She's there. He's there. I got that. So when it's time for us to have a day of fun and take a day off of work, we got the fun. Why? Because I'm with the one I want to be with. And she makes me happy and I make her happy. Blah, blah, and so on. So it's creating that happiness, that realm of happiness. You feel what I'm saying? Versus, and then at the same time, let me blow my nose. And then at the same time, you could teach them what else would I say? You could teach them how to live a mini grown-up life before they reach the grown-up era. They could be learning on the lower level how to live a mini grown-up life, how to stay up on their bills, stay up on this, stay up on that, stay up on this. Because at the same time, when in the building of a Melanin Nation, the Melanin Nation is like, boom, we bought that apartment complex. So the nation stays in that apartment complex. We own it, we clean it, we stay there. So as the Melanin Nation grows, you see what I'm saying? That's when we get some of our lost ones to want to participate in the growth of the Melanin Nation, because that particular apartment complex allows them to have a creation space for themselves, a space for them to create, right? And not ask them for job records, first month, last month, all this stuff that they got the world in now, based on they'll check your credit record and you still won't be able to get the apartment. And they still want $2,500 down for the apartment. So as long as it take for us not to put the pedal to the metal and open up our first, which I'm plenty they all around here, but as long as they're individually financed, then there is no unity, and it has nothing to do with the Melanin Nation. It's just saying that that building was owned by some melanin people, but it's not a part of the Melanin Nation, because in the Melanin Nation, each company backs each company. All companies are one. The tire shop backs the donut shop, which backs the coffee shop, which backs the cleaner, which the cleaner backs the restaurant, which the restaurant backs this, with all 10 of these schools back the college, back the university. You see what I'm saying? So, in building a Melanin Nation, we started now. It's not going to take that long, baby. It ain't going to take that long. Smartphones out here. People are intelligent. People been got a kickstart when they seen the so-called race war finna kick off. You know what I mean? But I had to pull that back, and me personally wasn't going to promote y'all into going to war, because I knew that wasn't going to work. I seen how discombobulated you was. You still running around with 38s with tape on it. You're not ready to fight nobody. I'm not talking about your spiritual powers, because your spiritual powers is a whole nother power, and you can't take out a lot of stuff with your spiritual power. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about with the physical strength and the money you have to back your physical strength. You're not ready. Boom. Had to pull you out of that. So I know now this is an intellectual battle. Yes, God can wipe the nation out. Yes. Does that solve anything? No, it does not. You got to make something self-sustaining. You see what I'm saying? A self-sustaining, happy Melanin Nation. This is what we're going for. Not one that's off balance and confused and none of that. A self-sustaining, happily melanin condition. And you got all of it in there. You got martial arts, you can spar, got boxing if you want to box, got football, we got basketball, we got golf, we got whatever you want to do. We got it for you. The world is yours, baby. But we have to create it like that. What did Brother Farrakhan say? We must create a nation within a nation. And we must be that nation within a nation. They're not fighting to give back the rights of the people who own this land. They're not fighting to give stuff back that was stolen. They're not fighting for that. They're fighting to keep it. Your job is fighting to find out through the people who in your family was separated and misplaced and deleted, which stopped your whole bloodline from knowing who and what you really are. You kept getting cut off and disconnected. So your job is always Sankofa, always going back to retrieve who you are, because you're not sure who you really are. You're not sure who God really is. You're not sure about a lot of things, which is keeping you in unsurety, which is throwing your happiness vibration a little off. Because if the right person bring you the right information, it will make you leave that God for another God. You've seen it plenty of times. You've seen a Muslim turn Christian. You've seen a Christian turn Muslim. You've seen it all the time. So brothers and sisters, we got to do what we got to do. It's real easy, brothers and sisters. It's easy. Like I say, let's just focus on happiness. All that other stuff that threatens happiness, you gotta let it go. We finna put in work on it. We finna go do a drive-by. No, that threatens melanin happiness. No. Happiness is intelligence. And intelligence is going to keep up. We're behind. We cannot grab our own leg and start chasing our own tail and stay in behind. It's like a dog chasing his tail. He behind, right? He know this world is his, and he know he wants this world to be a certain way. He know he don't want to be running around here playing with fake money. He know this. But he's chasing his tail around here, back here, Like he's not connected to the whole and he doesn't matter. That's the thing about us. We believe that we don't matter on a grand scale. Even if it was one melanated person all the way out in the woods doing good, it still matters to the melanin connection of what that person is doing way out there by himself over there learning stuff and doing stuff for us. It's still connected to us. It still matters. There's always a string of light attached to all of us at the same time. At the same time. That's why you danced alike, you sound alike, and that's why they gave you the story of the monkeys. One monkey washed his potato before they start to eat it, and then it caught on to the other monkey, and then the monkeys in Africa, way over the other start washing their potatoes too. This is what I'm telling you. We connected. And we're not here to lose. We're here to conquer. It looked like you're way behind. They building militaries all on your back. They building nuclear weapons in your backyard. They doing all type of stuff. They got poisonous. They got all the connection to all the things that they can spray on you and take you out. They got a lock on creating these robots that can take you out. They got the food that's all bad. They know it's bad and you still eating and they serving to you on every corner. McMurder Burger and all these other places. Taco smells. All this stuff, right? It's causing you to check out a little earlier than you normally would if you would have took the path of happiness, which is smartness, which is intelligence, which is to eat the right things for your body, mind, and soul. Right? So there's already that battle going on, bro. We got to understand that. And they want to stop you from every right to create this melanin nation with everyone working in unity. Because when they see your unity defeats what would I call theirs? Theirs is steal the money, got the money, bribe the people with the money. Steal the money, got the money, bribe the people with the money. So they have people working for them, and the people working for them is working for them for the money. They're not working for them because they love them. They're working for them for an issue. And the issue is to say, you can live a better life if you work for me than they live. Your life will be better if you hang with us. Because we have everything. They have nothing. We have all the knowledge. They have bits of knowledge. They might have more spiritual knowledge than we have about the universe and all this other stuff, godly knowledge, but they don't have the knowledge of physicality that we have. We can physically build this, physically blow this up, physically lock your ass up in jail under false pretenses and throw away the key and tell everybody a lie that this other thing happened that never happened. We have the power. They don't. So work with us, and we got to make sure that they never get their feet under them. We got to make sure that their feet never get sturdy. Because every day, they're kicking us out. They want us out of their lands. Y'all get out. We don't need, We don't need what they call an embassy. We don't need an embassy over here. Take your embassy, go. We don't need you. We good. We really don't trust y'all like that. Get out, go. We good. We don't need you. So these things are happening on a daily basis. This dude's still waiting on me. This nigga gonna come. I'm coming, man. I just get caught up in intellectually talking because I like to think and I like to talk and I like to give out visions. So you to hold and grab it in visions. So I guess and I go over here and handle this business and then I'll come back and probably we'll get into another video or something like that because I still feel that I didn't get it out right. I keep trying to get this perfect speech together that will open up the minds of every individual and make them see the guiltiness within themselves and what they should be doing versus what they're not. I keep trying to get this speech together, and it's getting stronger through the more input that I take in, like Johnny 5. So it's really getting stronger. But we have to work smarter and not harder. So the faster we get to this speech that I'm telling myself on the inside, the faster we can get to these powerful words that awaken these children and give them purpose, and not just out here having fun and throwing their lives away uselessly and loosely and just throwing it away when, they have purpose. They have something that needs to be done. That's going to qualify us to let our intellectual be able to be used. Because in the making of Magic Mountain and the roller coasters and all the rides and different stuff like that, your mind is there, but you can't even be seen. And even though most of those inventions could have came from you, your mind is not connected to the building of a Disneyland, the building of a Magic Mountain or Wild Waves or Wild Rivers and water parks. Your mind is not there. That's why the angry people have more of the amenities that will take your child from you, because they have somewhere for your child to play and have a good time. So they can actually steal your children from you because you don't have a place where they can go and have a good time. So these are the things that must be created. We have all of our land down in the motherland to be worked upon, which, once we get it right over here and get it tight, we can get over there, start building our roller coasters and start building our rides. Start building our fun parks and theme parks and, making a rainforest, a rain park, or everything. Just be creative. Because it's just like Legos, baby. We can knock it down and build something else. We just got to understand to maintain the happiness within inside ourselves. So it's no thing. We can all look at it and say, yo, we got another design we want to show y'all. Check this one out. And put it up on the board and everybody see it like, oh, wow. Underground. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. All right, everybody, we tearing it down. And the whole Melanin Nation come down and tear it down. Tear it all down. Trucks come out, moving shit around. But we finna recreate this. Money is nothing. It's the know-how. What money do you need to dig in the ground, pull your oil out, and put your oil to work? What money do you need to dig out your materials of metal and platinum and stuff like that and put it to work and build something? What money do you need? It's your oil, your money. You just put it together and put it together. But what you're missing is the know-how. What you're missing is the intelligence on how something is put together. So we must attack the children now and put them on a higher level of chasing information. We have to skip the schools and teach them ourselves. The children must be so highly elevated that they can go into any other person's school and ace all of the work. Take them to the school, ace everything in there. Take him to this college, he knocked everything out. So once we can reach that level at our Dr. Umar Johnson schools and stuff like that, once we can reach that level, then the game is cranking up. That's cranking up. So now we can take these components of the earth that so-called belong to us, that's so-called under our feet and been under our feet, which we were not allowed to use to build anything. So time is now for us we're talking about freedom and the world is free. We have a right to build the same thing better or equivalent to what any other nation has. We should have the equivalency to create the same thing or better. We want our minds to be recognized. We don't want our minds to be recognized as a gangbang, a thug, a tribal gang, We don't want our minds to be recognized as that. We want to be recognized as thinkers and creators and very high intellectual melanin beings. This is what we want. This is what we need. And this is what we're every day striving for. And anger is against us. It's in us and it's against us. Religion is division. That's why they sound the same. Religion, division. Should only be one religion. The religion of truth. Bring your truth to the table. And let's sort it out. And eat the fish and spit out the bones. It's easy to do, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Let's do it. Let me hurry up and get out of here before I go. Let me see if I can bust a freestyle before we get out of here. I got all my shit on right there. Shit getting hard, people. Shit getting hard. But I got a vision that'll blow your mind. I got a vision. Woo! The vision I've been having. The vision is me, put it that way. It says in the book about the horse. 1978 horse. Basically all horses. No, my bad. It's the earth horse. The earth horse, which is me. 1978. The earth horse is the type of individual that can take a company that was finna go out of business and bring that company all the way back up to the top. That's what they said about me and the rest of my horses. That's our power. We know how to turn shit around. But some way I was attacked by demons and all type of stuff. Plot, smear campaign, everything. When else I'm speaking, I'm like, bro, this is what I want. This is what it is. What it is. But the other people have a game going on. And their game will end when truth, because the lie went all the way around the world before the truth even put on his first little slipper. The lie went everywhere. But the truth ain't even put on the slipper yet. So it's a lot of them. But if there's true happiness and they come near it, we will see them by their acts and their deeds. We will see them. Once they come into a happiness, we will see in them that they're trying to destroy the happiness that is there. We will see them. Whew. Okay, give me another beat, man. Give me a beat. Oops, I thought that was a beat. Oh, man, I think that was Grand Theft Auto. Shit. It's finna come out. See, I'm telling y'all, when y'all create y'all video games, you're gonna top everything, man. I'm telling you, the best at everything. They just won't let you get into everything. But you're the best. I'm telling you, your game gonna be awesome. I'm telling you. It's just time to turn up, man. Don't worry about how long it's gonna take for us to do it. Don't worry about that. All you got to do is worry about the unity. Make sure that it's tight. Make sure that it lasts all day and all night. Fist held up all right. You already know what I'm saying. It ain't no time to play. They trying to knock us out the box. Think we gon' work for free. You understand I ain't got time to pay all these bills. You understand you trying to make me work for 40, 30 years and after that retire when I'm finna die, homie? You tripping. I ain't having it. No. We gon' work together in the rain, in the snow. Yeah, under the umbrella of truth and light, we gon' fight. And we gon' do it all damn night. Won't stop me. No, not me. We gon' make it happen. We gon' make it pop. I know y'all don't wanna see us rise up, but every day we rising up to know that anger is bad for us. Anger ain't for us. Anger don't make my nuts bust. Only it's the happiness and the love. Anger don't do nothing for me. Anger just ruined my family. Anger broke us all up properly. And anger ran off doing anger's thing. But happiness is sad, but happiness is mad. Cause happiness don't wanna be mad and wanna be happy. But happy got caught up in the trick and got caught up. And now it got us all in the fight, ready to rumble over nothing. Real talk, we lost it all, cause anger came into the game, then start to ball, scoring on all of us, all y'all, just like that. Just shots from the rim, make them all fat in the middle of the... I'll try to put it together, I'll try. But we don't need no anger, we just need that happiness. We got to let that thing go like a bliss, yeah. They can't handle it, cause they don't know we are. They cannot sing like us, because they not like us. Do you understand? You cannot move like us. You following everything you do, because you know it's us. From the beginning to the end, save the best for the last. You understand we in the last, so you know we the best. Don't even trip, cause if it take all these people to go against us, we must be the best. We must be the best. Understand they want to keep you running around like children, but your soul's been on earth for a long time. Understand you gotta wake up for us all over. We was grown, man, when we was 13. I'm making that noise back there. I don't know who making that noise. Y'all better be quiet. I ain't got time for this. I just be freestyling. I like freestyling rap. I don't know if I like better singing or freestyling. Do I like better singing or rapping? I like them both. I like them both, man. Check this out. Man was made, woman was made. God like them both. Everything they did, he split them up, made a little energy differently. So when they come together, out comes a damn baby. Understand the system, understand the plot. They think they got us now, but they really ain't got not us, not me, not you, not us. We in the middle and we're thinking, getting it right. In the day and the night plotting how we gon' do it tonight. But understand we can't do nothing cause they got no intelligence. Got it locked in colleges and want you to come in and get it. Understand you can do it better. Now get the book, there it is, read it up. Take another look, analyze what you just read. Now make it happen, understand. Don't need nobody to teach a man. All you need to do is understand what you're dealing with. This will lead you to the next one, but you got to get to this one first to understand that fact. And you can put that whole computer together better than a Mac. Understand what I'm saying? It's all in your mind. You all the divine. It is your time to take back the earth and don't be fair. Don't have no false information, opinion rare. Don't you understand what I'm saying? You got the power, now it's time for you to use it, man. I want every day to make a man have something on this YouTube, making family. Understand, they hate it, they never loved it. You is together, they can't get in because they know you don't like them and they don't like you. So how the hell them gonna get into your family reunion? Understand what they doing. They trying to boss you into being their friend, knowing that you're not kin. Then they try to make you smile when you don't. Understand, they say it's one love, but we can see different. Nigga, we know what's going on. We know you do not like us at our height. We know we got the powers you don't like. We know that we would take flight. Now check it, don't disrespect it, but put it in line. All these other people tripping in due time. Cause once you convict them, they get more anger in their system and they want to go harder cause you were speaking the truth. And then their children start to hear what their parents did. Now their children want to ride with us because they know we got the best. They want to be like us. They want to dance like us. Eat the same food as us. They want to be us. And we don't mind them coming in. But leave your parents' mentality at the door, little one. And we don't need that. We don't think like that. We are one. We don't believe in no money. We know the earth is free and everything down is just a prodigy of what's inside of you and me. They're trying to put us against each other to create some type of chaotic energy so they can feed off it and feed their low souls, their low vibration. Because they was born, they never was whole. Check it out. Most of them was born in the cold of the womb. There was no heat, there was no fire, there was no desire to make the melanin darkest plaques stick to their inner sanction. So they came out look a little different. Understand what I'm saying? We ain't the same. Some of y'all are gods and angels, man. You think the way I think. You think having a good time on earth and then leaving and having a good time when you leaving and then come back and ain't no more grieving. We don't believe in that. It's happiness now and it's happiness then. It's happiness now, then it's happiness later. As sweet as it can get, like an hour later. Real talk, we can't stand haters. Mad cause my pipe makes your wife jump upright. Real talk, make her squirt all over the place because the melanin energy's just out of break. Real talk, nigga, she loved my vibration. Kiss her lip and knock her down with my Sue Small. I sing so good to her, coochie gets real wet. Don't you understand? This is a melanin, a real vet. Yeah, it's going down up in this place to be. Stop looking at your brothers and sisters like you scary. Don't be scared of them because they look like a killer. Deep down inside, they is a child. Understand that. They acting real wild because they acting out what they feeling inside what's happening to them now. Understand it's all a game. Have a little patience. They just little children growing up like Haitians in a tree with a machete waiting for the enemy. They got so much stuff on their mind. They mad at me, mad at you, mad at themselves and everybody else. Don't even trip because we gotta make a decision. We got to get the money. We got to get them a place. We got to put them in it. We got to get them to happiness until the happiness is so happiness every day they just start to protect it. That's all I got, people. It's freestyle session on the mic. I'll be back. Happiness. 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 What Pharaoh say? High vibration. High vibrations all the time. High vibrations all the time. It's the same thing. I'm just saying happy. It's the same thing. What my Rasta man say? Love, love, love. It's the same thing. It's happiness. I'm just using happiness. So we've been saying the same thing. I ain't saying nothing new. Ain't nothing new under the sun. I'm just saying it in my own way. And brothers and sisters, let's happiness up. Let's unite up. Let's be happy that we have a happy fight to fight. It's a happy fight. It's not an angry fight. It's a happy fight. Because it's a competition. And it's a competition. It's a happy competition. They got a head start. You finna catch up with them. And pass them. Remember, one thing they cannot stop is how powerful your mind is. And how much work you choose to do on a daily. They can't stop that. That's your willpower. That's what woke you up. That's what got you on one. That's your God. They can't stop. They can't stop the mentality of your God, the thoughts of your God. There's no way they can stop you if you are a part of your God. So people, let's get it right. Let's get it right. And let's get it right. Rush hour, nigga. Rush hour. Rush hour 2. Jackie Chan. I got this. All right, people, y'all know I love talking to y'all. But anyway, I'm out. Let's barbecue. I'm out.